Good evening, friends, honored guests, alumni, and graduates. I'm Shalisa Klein-Ugas, President and CEO of the Music Institute of Chicago, and I could not be more delighted to welcome you to the Academy's 20th Anniversary Celebration Concert. Since 2006, young students who aspire to be professional musicians have found a home at MIC's Academy program. Tonight we honor not only the students and alumni who will grace us with their talents, but every Academy student who has grown here, made friends here, and worked diligently to become excellent musicians and compassionate community members. We are so proud of each and every one of you and deeply honored to be a part of your journey. Every single Academy student receives merit-based scholarship. This means that the remarkable skill and talent you will witness tonight is made possible because of contributions from donors like you. We have in our audience this evening some of our most committed benefactors whose remarkable generosity is so profoundly remarkable, shaping the next generations of musicians, both expanding the boundaries of classical music and carrying its traditions forward. To all of our guests tonight, we invite you to join them in supporting our dedicated students. Your gift can change a life through music here at MIC and beyond. Thank you, and enjoy.
Thank you so much. My name is Sue Palutnik, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at the Music Institute of Chicago, and with great affection, the Executive Director of the Academy. So, lots of talk today and for the last few months about the Academy. What is the Academy? It's a pre-college program for pianists and string players. It's an advanced training program. It's a pre-conservatory program. All of these descriptions are true. But for nearly 20 years, no title could really capture what the Academy is all about. It is my greatest honor and privilege to be with you tonight as we celebrate 20 years of an idea that was first imagined in the summer of 2006. At that time, MIC President Sal Cardan and some of his esteemed colleagues, Gilda Barston, Emilio Del Rosario, Almida Vamos, had decided that the students in that class needed more than private lessons and group classes. So they asked a bold question. Would these students and families commit to a 9-hour Saturday for 30 weeks, entirely devoted to music, and maybe after Juilliard, modeled after Juilliard? Do you think they would do that? A program that would immerse them in music theory, chamber music, orchestra, piano literature and history, performances, and a special community that they could call their own. We asked the question, and then we waited. By August, 32 families had signed up on a sheet of notebook paper that I taped to a wall at the Winnetka campus. Since then, since that first class, more than 300 students have found their way to us from around the world. They have challenged themselves beyond what they thought possible. They have earned top honors in national and international competitions, and they have shared extraordinary artistry. For 30 Saturdays each year, they gather to think about music, to perform music, to share music, and to love music in a very nurturing and supportive community. We have watched these like-minded young people grow into not only exceptional musicians, but compassionate human beings. Today they are soloists, chamber musicians, orchestral artists, and educators who continue to share their gifts with audiences across the world. Others have found their way into economics, finance, education, and medicine, and yet they never leave behind that lifelong connection with music. My dear friend and colleague, Academy Artistic Director James Setapen, and I have stood side by side now since 2008, watching class after class move forward into the world. None of this would have been possible without the extraordinary support of our devoted parents, many of you who I see tonight from all over the country, who became our ambassadors and our champions. Our exceptional faculty of distinguished educators whose dedication to excellence inspires every student they teach. And the students themselves, their passion, discipline, and commitment has transformed the Academy into the 20-year legacy that we support and celebrate tonight. It's with immense pride and gratitude and love that we celebrate everyone who has built this program. Our founders, our faculty, our families, our alumni, students, trustees, donors, and so many friends to this program. So there's nothing left for me to say except congratulations and happy 20th anniversary. And now it is my pleasure to welcome via video a member of the class of 2010, an Avery Fisher Grant recipient, the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center artist, former Academy student, and a dear friend to me, Matthew Littman.
Hello, my name is Matthew Littman. I play the viola and I'm an alum of the Music Institute Academy. Congratulations on 20 years. This is a huge milestone. It's amazing. I joined the Academy for year 2, which would mean 19 years ago, which is hard to believe at this point. And looking back, I can unequivocally say that the Academy was the most crucial and defining aspect of my musical upbringing. I was lucky enough to study with Roland and Almeda Vamos here, and I basically was slingshotted from a young kid to a pre-professional, and that's all thanks to everything I learned at the Academy. I remember playing in Quartet and doing Fischoff. We won, I think, if you can believe that. The chamber music at the Academy, the chamber music training is just so incredible. We did tours to the East Coast where I stepped foot inside Juilliard for the first time. I ultimately wound up going there after the Academy. And so I just have nothing but fond memories. And I'm so thankful that it's thriving and that new generations of young musicians are able to take advantage of all that the Academy has to offer. So congratulations, and here's to 20 more.
We came from California, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Virginia, and met here at the Academy. And we're reuniting after 8 years So I'm Joshua Brown, Thompson Wang is the other violinist, Lydia Rhea on cello, and then Vivian Van de Sype Cucu is graciously replacing our fourth member who couldn't be here tonight. Hope you enjoy.
Good evening. My name is Tim Patnode. I have the privilege and pleasure of serving as the chair of the Board of Trustees of the Music Institute of Chicago. It is my honor this evening to introduce a very special member of our MIC community, Ethel Katz. Ethel, where are you? She's coming out right now. Here she is. What is it called? Ethel is here with several members of her family. Ethel became acquainted with MIC when she started piano lessons here as an adult. She was a student of one of our most beloved piano teachers, Emilio Del Rosario. But her relationship with MIC deepened from there, and she became one of MIC's most devoted donors. Ethel and her family have made annual contributions to MIC for the past 4 decades. Thank you, yes. And for much of that time, her contributions have been made through the Mildred Robbins Piano Scholarship. That is a scholarship that is named for Mildred Robbins, Ethel's dear sister, who is a highly gifted professional pianist, both a performer and a teacher. Ethel established this scholarship fund to honor Mildred's deep love of music and to assure that that love of music was transmitted to future generations of pianists. Over the years, this scholarship has supported more than 60 deserving MIC piano students, most of whom who have studied at the Academy. One of these young artists is with us tonight. In fact, she's holding a bouquet. Edie Park is a 16-year-old pianist who many of you know. She's taking lessons at the Academy or through the Academy and is one of this year's recipients of the Mildred Robbins Piano Scholarship. Now, Ethel's and her family's past support has been terrifically generous, totaling well into 6 figures. And to ensure the generations to come have access to excellence in music education, she recently made an additional endowment gift of $200,000 to create the Ethel Katz and Mildred Robbins Katz Piano Scholarship Fund. This new endowment will provide support to talented Academy piano students for years to come. So tonight, we wanted to take a moment and celebrate Ethel's grand legacy of munificence, past and future. Her generosity has transformed lives, and we are profoundly grateful for her enduring support. Please join me in one last hearty round of applause as we present Ethel this bouquet as a token of our appreciation. You want to say anything?
Thank you so much to everyone who did this for me and for the foundation. It is truly wonderful. And it makes me feel really good to know that a lot of talented young people will be able to take lessons again if they haven't done it already. Thank you very much.
Here, you want me to hold that for you?
Thank you all very, very much. Welcome to our 20th anniversary Academy concert. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. I'm James Setapen, the Artistic Director of the Academy. It is a gift for any teacher to have very talented students who are eager to learn. And that is what I and the other Academy faculty have every single Saturday. We have the blessing to work with these fantastic students. Our goal at the Academy is very simple. We try to make them the best musicians they can be. And we give them a broad curriculum to bring them to that point, as Sue Palutnik described for you. From the very beginning, from 2006, our graduates have matriculated to the very best music schools in the world. And those who have double majored have gone to places like Harvard and Princeton and Stanford. They have, while they were here, developed their artistry, and they have made wonderful friends, but I think they have also become the best people they can be. We are particularly excited tonight to have 9 of our Academy alumni join us for our performance of Beethoven's 7th Symphony after intermission. It was very, very moving for me to be able to see and conduct these wonderful young people yet again. I have to say a word about Sue Palutnik because she is the miracle that makes all of this happen. We all do our little part, but she makes it all happen. We wish we could have invited more than 9 alumni up to join us on stage, but as you can see, we just have so much room. So, without further ado, please welcome our first soloist for the evening, cellist Alex Hersh, who will play a beautiful and poetic piece by Antonin Dvorak. Alex? And now we would like to introduce our second soloist of the evening, wonderful Academy alumna, Karisa Chiu, who will play Saint-Saëns' Introduction and Rondo Capriccioso. Karisa?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming tonight. I would like to first thank Mr. Setapen and Mrs. Polutnik for inviting me to speak on what the Academy has meant to me. 8 years ago, at just 10 years old, I attended my first Friday class workshop in Mrs. Vamos's apartment. Performing alongside her students, Joshua Brown and Lydia Rhea, felt so intimidating. And to be fair, it still would be. But very quickly, I realized that from her studio to the Academy, I had never been surrounded by a more supportive community who shared such a deep passion for music. I owe a large part of my growth to my teachers, Inju Choi and Almira Vamos. Inju has known me since I was 5 years old, which means she has seen every version of me, from the kid who could barely hold a violin to the person standing here today. It is hard to imagine a week without our Sunday lessons because they have been a part of my life for as long as I remember. And to Mrs. Vamos, thank you all for all that you've done. Some of my favorite memories were from her lessons, the stories you would tell about your students, your travels, and the countless experiences you have had throughout your life in music. I would also like to thank Mr. Setapen for his guidance throughout these past 5 years. Through his teaching, I have learned how to fully immerse myself in every piece I play, and most importantly, how to constantly strive to become a more inquisitive and detail-oriented musician. Performing the Beethoven Symphony tonight feels especially meaningful to me because just 2 years ago, I was playing this exact piece in the viola section. Then and now, Mr. Setapen has always pushed the orchestra to play with such precision and focus. And to Mrs. Polutnik, thank you for being the backbone of the Academy. I know the weekly communication emails and everything you do behind the scenes is no easy task, so thank you for always being so optimistic. The perfect example of your dedication was shown this past year. Even while recovering from shoulder surgery in the hospital, you were still voice typing Coltman competition details to my quartet. I think that moment captured the level of care, selflessness, and dedication that you bring to the Academy. Over the years, while I've had the privilege of working with many chamber coaches, I want to give a special thank you to Rodolfo Vieira, who has coached Quartet Miravilia for 2 years. On behalf of the quartet, thank you for bringing your energy and endless knowledge to every coaching session, and for helping us grow into the quartet we are today. You always had our backs, been patient with us, and supported us through every stressful moment, and most of all, became a second dad to all of us. #ProudQuartet. And to my dearest colleagues, the people beside me on the stage who have shaped me both as a musician and as a person, thank you for the most incredible and unforgettable 5 years. And especially to my quartet, Lucy, Emily, and Elle, for being my best friends and forever family. In closing, I would also like to thank the Academy faculty, staff, and parents for all the time and energy you invest in each and every one of us. I'm honored for the opportunity to speak on behalf of my graduating class. For the past 5 years, I have been incredibly lucky to call this place my second home. The people and memories I have found here are things I will carry with me forever. Thank you, and best wishes to the class of 2026.
We would like to now honor our graduating seniors. Mrs. Polutnik will give each of them a rose. They are sitting up in the front row there. In alphabetical order, our first senior is named El Cho. She unfortunately could not be with us tonight, but she is going to Columbia University to study financial economics and minor in violin performance. Second is the young lady you just heard from, Lauren Kim, who is going to the Shepherd School of Music at Rice University to major in violin performance with Kathleen Winkler. So, Lauren. Next is Matthew Kim, who is going to the McDuffie Center for Strings in Macon, Georgia, and will study violin performance with Stefan Jacu and Jessica Lee. Matthew. have one pianist graduating who also could not be with us here tonight. Noah Kim will be going to Northwestern University to study mechanical engineering and piano performance with Christopher Guzman. Then there's Sebastian Manning, who is going to the Juilliard School to study violin with Midori. Our wonderful bass player Luke Monska is going to Swarthmore College to study history and minor in music. Cellist Henri Smolin is going to Carnegie Mellon Institute, and he will study applied mathematics and cello performance. Romeo Vashisht is going to the New England Conservatory to study violin with Donald Weilerstein. Violist Braden Wu is going to Cornell University, and he will study operations research and engineering and will play viola in their orchestra. And finally, wonderful cellist Lucy Wu is going to Yale University to study mathematics and economics. A big round of applause for all of our seniors. Why don't you go take your places?
Students, congratulations. Please sit, please. Take a seat. This is not in the program, so if you're looking in your programs, it's not in there. Surprise! Congratulations, seniors. We're so very proud of you, so very excited, and looking forward to many classes to come. Congratulations. We'd like to take this moment to honor the two people who are responsible for bringing us all together tonight, Sue Palutnik and Jim Setapen. Their tireless service, deep dedication, and devotion to our students' growth and potential over the last 20 years is nothing short of inspirational. I've truly never seen anything like it in my entire career. It's really inspiring. To mark this milestone, we are thrilled to present them with these awards in gratitude for the bright futures they have made possible for so many talented students and families, and the enduring legacy of music and love they have created at the Music Institute of Chicago. Please join us in thanking them, and we have something special to give each of you.
Wow, thank you all very, very much. So we are going to play one of Beethoven's greatest works for you now, his 7th Symphony. Even Beethoven himself said, "This is one of my best works." And in this particular symphony, Beethoven uses the power of rhythm to create music of tremendous energy and momentum. He does this by repeating a short rhythmic figure over and over again, relentlessly. After a very grand, slow introduction, the fast part of the first movement has a very simple rhythm that just goes like this. Da-da-da. 3 notes. Da-da-da. Say that after me. Da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Ooh, you're good. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Okay. The first time you will hear this, it's only played by 2 instruments, a flute and an oboe, and it sounds like this. Just a little bit later, it's played very strongly by all these cellos and basses and drums and trumpets. Sounds like this. If we add the melody that goes on top of all that, it sounds like this. There is no slow movement in this symphony. Instead, the second movement, which is usually a slow movement in a symphony, Beethoven gives us a medium fast movement. And this movement also has a rhythm that goes through it over and over and over again. This one is 5 notes, and it sounds like this. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Sort of long, short, short, long, long. Say that one after me. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Terrific. Here's how it sounds at the very beginning of that movement. This music has a hypnotic quality to it. There's a sort of haunting feeling to the music. Whereas in the first movement, he uses that da-da-da-da-da rhythm to build some energy and excitement. Here, he seems to make it a hypnotic kind of music. This particular movement has always been the most popular movement in the symphony, and in fact, at the very first performance, which Beethoven himself conducted, the audience insisted that he repeat the movement, which he did. The third movement goes very, very fast, speeds by like a jet. Here's how it starts off. Now, there isn't a rhythm that goes all the way through like in the other movements, but the very first 3 notes you heard, da-da-dum, they come back quite a lot. The last movement, the 4th movement, also has a repeated rhythm, which goes like this. Da-da-diddle-diddle-dum. Don't worry, I won't make you say that one. Da-diddle-diddle-dum. The first time you'll hear it is right here in the violins. It sounds like this. A little bit later in the movement, Beethoven has some fun with that da-little-little-lum, and has the first and second violins and the violas playing it back and forth over and over again repeating relentlessly. It sounds like this. So you see what I mean, repeating over and over again to build that tremendous energy and power. This last movement is unique in that the energy just doesn't let up from first note to last. So there you have it, a first movement with a grand, slow introduction, and then a fast section with da-da-da-da-da-da over and over again, a hypnotic slow movement, dum, bum, bum. A third movement that goes like a jet, and a fourth movement that has energy from first note to last. The very ending of this symphony is one of the most exciting moments in all music. Here's Beethoven's Seventh Symphony.
So just thank you for all for coming. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. I'm breathless. That was extraordinary. Congratulations to all. I hope all of you had a wonderful evening. I hope you'll come back to hear more concerts at the Academy in our beautiful Nichols Hall. Thank you for an extraordinary evening, a wonderful celebration, and have a good evening. Thank you.